Hey everyone, it's Woodhouse bringing you another StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm match. This one coming to you straight off of the ladder. We have, spawning down here in the bottom left-hand side, HTOMario. I'm not entirely sure which team he's a part of, but we have HTOMario, who is a, I believe, Master League player. I might be a little wrong. I apologize if I am. Spawning up here in the top left-hand corner of Whirlwind LE, that is Ladder Edition, we have his opponent, the troll himself, Clarity Dragon. So this was a TBT probably taken off of the ladder here not too long ago. I just pulled it off of drop.sc. So just a replay site if anybody's interested in going and checking that stuff all out. We're getting a little bit of lag here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but Dragon going to go ahead and drop down his first supply depot, whereas Mario deciding actually to wall off towards the front. Both of these players are... I've seen the name of Mario floating around a little bit, so I know he's been around the High Master, Low Grandmaster scene for a while. Dragon, on the other hand, streams frequently, trolls a lot of games when he's not practicing. Genuinely just a good player. So we're going to have to see how this matchup plays out. First SCV for Mario is coming out right as we speak, and Dragon going to go ahead and continue to pound away at that SCV production as well. Look up the production tab. Dragon probably going to go for some sort of a command center first, whereas opponent Mario is going to go for a barracks first. And yet we see Dragon coming down here to this mineral patch. He is also saving up a crap ton of money. So yep, we're going to see a command center first coming out of Dragon here. And yeah, so far so good. Just as planned. First barracks just about done for Mario. For a second there, I thought we were going to get some sort of a Reaper expand, but I guess upon seeing the expand from Dragon, Mario is going to go ahead and either expand. Is he saving money to expand? It looks like he's trying to save money to expand, maybe to catch up to his opponent. Dragon throwing down the first barracks. And Mario sending the double SCV probably to try and get the cancel. But if Dragon can finish these barracks and get a Marine out, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Orbital command just finishing up for Mario. The two SCV train coming up here. Oh, yep, they are on an attack command, so they're going to try and take out this SCV. Sadly, though, for Dragon, there's going to be no Marines out. He's dropping down a second barracks as we speak. Oh, and some micro. The micro. And Dragon's just going to go ahead and allow Mario to pick away at this command center. The Warp Pig skinned Marine for Mario coming up here. Oh, and the bunker going down. Dragon's going to need to send a couple Marines down to try and take that out before the Marines actually get there. There's one Marine almost there. Oh, Dragon, don't do it. Both players supply blocked at this point. That's always an important maneuver, to be supply blocked at the 19 food mark. Dragon does cancel that command center, but that's all right. He does have double barracks out as we speak. Another command center coming down for Mario, so this is just a little harass to try and force his opponent back. This bunker is going to be a little problematic for Dragon here in the near future. Dragon, though, going to go ahead and take his first gas, realizing that he is, in fact, supply blocking. Actually, Dragon double gassing and then producing the command center up in his main. Dragon, realizing it was supply block, did decide to forego the mule and do a supply drop there. A little bit of a miscue. The economy might suffer just a little bit. Dragon, very correctly, though, just going to continue to rally Marines up here until he has enough to come up here and take this out. Mario, on the other hand, just dropped down the reactor on those barracks. So double Marine production or possibly Reapers, I guess, would be acceptable. One gas geyser out from him now, so ooh, a triple command center coming out of our red Terran player. Dragon, on the other hand, still continuing to plug along with just the one command center. Building a wall of Marines up here just to make sure nothing can get by. And it looks like another bunker going down on the bottom for Mario. So at this point, Mario is going to have the slight economic advantage because of the extra command center that's going down in his base. Dragon, on the other hand, needs to come down here and break this. He's going to try and destroy the bricks. Okay, we have to destroy the bricks, guys. It's going to be all right. Dragon destroying the bricks. We're going to go more than likely down here to take this out so he can secure his third, but he is getting the orbital up first. That is kind of a smart move on Dragon's part. Just these little differences make the world of difference, because by the time that gets finished, and is Dragon going for the Dragon is going for the counterattack. He's going for the jugular on his opponent. Going to continue to just pump out Marines. Yep, pump them right back there. Dragon did send out a small force. This is 9 Marines going to come across the map, going to try and contest the expansions for Mario. Dragon actually doesn't know where Mario is, though, at this point. If we go ahead and look at the Dragon cam, Dragon notorious for not scouting. I was in his chat the other day, and actually somebody asked why, and the only response was because. I don't know if that's a legitimate response, but we do have the tech lab going down on a factory now for Dragon, and a starport coming out here as well. An SCV for Mario, going to check the other side of the map to make sure that there's nothing fancy going on over there, and that actually is on a patrol to make sure that there is no expansions on that side. It does look like, though, oh, we had an, where did it go? Where did it go? I didn't see where that went off. Oh, Echo didn't see a thing. Mario didn't see a thing. Dragon, however, is expanding to his third. There's 2 Hellions out here for Mario at the moment, so that's going to make things a little difficult for Dragon unless he somehow misses those. There's a bunch of Marines and a siege tank up here, though, so actually at this point I feel like Dragon is pretty safe. These SCVs and mules up here at this third, though, are going to get fried. Oh, no. Dragon gets discovered down here in the third base of Whirlwind. A couple SCV kills on those units, but it does look like the siege has begun. Going to try and break it. The micro from Mario going off without a hitch here. Mario just going to continue to micro in and out of that bunker and keep it repaired, and does finally concede at that point. Dragon, however, still only sitting on 2 bases. This pack of Marines did exactly what they needed to do. They forced his opponent back out of his base, and Dragon now with the lead. If we look at the income tab, harvest account relatively similar, yet Dragon still on 2 bases to his opponent's coming up to 2. And we have the medevac drop of 4 Hellions coming in here, but Dragon, a smart enough player, does scout it and does decide to leave just a Viking. Oh, so many SCV kills. Oh, but he gets the nice surround, and he kills it. So while Dragon is going to lose these SCVs, this harass is completely shut down. He does manage to kill a bunch, but if we go ahead and look at the workers killed tab, 7 workers killed for Mario. Dragon, on the other hand, going to come down here and decide to counterattack and press this issue against his opponent. But we do look at the composition, a bunker and a siege tank up here. Now that siege tanks don't require research for siege mode, this is going to be really, really hard to break with just a siege tank and some Marines. And oh no, the siege tank is not going to fire. So 2 siege tanks to 1, and the Viking from... Oh no, but is this... 1 siege tank goes down. Another goes down, but he does break the bunker. Dragon breaks the bunker, breaks the siege tank. This is a clear shot for Dragon. Now there is a siege tank back here that is going to wail away at these Marines and is surrounded by SCVs. So Dragon may have to pull back here, and it would be very right for him to do so, but the repair going to go down, not going to be enough, and Mario is on the full retreat. This expansion more than likely going to fall for Mario because Dragon has all of his bases covered. Once that command center lifts up, and the expansion for Dragon is going to go down. He's now just taking his natural, but the expansion for Mario is going down and going back into his base. The third command center, however, as we were covering that battle, floated over here to the, it would be the 4th base of that that 5 o'clock position, and did decide to take that. That is an expansion. I'm going to believe, yes, Dragon has not scouted. So at this point, Mario with a little bit of an advantage. The worker count's still dead even at this point, so both these players doing all of the good normal stuff. We have a scan go off, more likely by Mario, just to see exactly what's down there. And if we look at the production tab, another set of barracks, another command center, and just all the normal stuff that you would expect to see from a Terran. At this point, I actually kind of feel like Mario is back in a corner, not really sure what he needs to do. So the siege tanks from Dragon going to stay sieged up, but we do have SCVs leading the charge. Dragon more than likely going to lose this push with all of the DPS that's there. The Marines do die. The tanks are going to go down because SCVs actually do kind of a lot of damage. Using the SCVs to move up into that was a good play by Mario because it gave the distraction to the rest of the army, since the SCVs have the firing priority. Dragon just going to continue to plug along down here. 70 to 51 supply now, though. Dragon going to have his 3rd base up and running here soon. Our red Terran player Mario is soon to be on 2 bases. We had a little bit of an attempted run by here that did get thwarted. Combat shield's done for Dragon. Dragon just now getting stim packs though, so we do have the notorious 13-minute stim coming out of Dragon. More barracks being tacked down, and the gas down here at the natural also taken. So right now Dragon is only on 4 geysers, but he's also on full saturation down here at his 3rd. He's going to have to Maynard those here eventually, and we do see the SCV continuing to patrol along, not scouting a 4th base by Dragon at this point. Dragon continuing just to pump out the production units and facilities. We have the Scouting Factory and a double tech lab coming down now for Dragon. I don't know what the second tech lab is going to be for, if Dragon looking to transition maybe into Ghosts or maybe just into more Marauder production. He is getting concussive shells, so we should start to see some Marauder production continue out of those barracks. Dragon, on the other hand, also tacking down 2 more barracks, bringing his total up to 6 right now. 7 barracks out of Dragon. So not going to use that factory for anything except for scouting purposes, it seems. Let's see if we can find it. Where is the scouting factory? There's the scouting factory out of Dragon. We do see another Hellion run by attempting up here. We go back down here and look at our Red Terran's base. He is on full mech production right now. A lot of siege tanks going to come out. Another command center, so going to shoot up to 4. Reactor on the starport, meaning that air control, air superiority via Vikings. Level 1 vehicle also coming out for our Red Terran player at this point. And we do have the little engagement out here in the middle where Dragon is going to do a little bit of the micro, going to try and kill some of these off. That's a lot of Marines and some Marauders out here to take that out. Most of the Hellions for Mario do go down. The scouting barracks for Mario and the scouting factory for Dragon going to shake hands here in the middle. And Dragon must know something is up. Did Dragon ever scout? Yes, he did. He actually did scout down there. So Dragon's going to come down here with a string of units and try and do some of the damage and shut this base down for Mario. Mario only, however, primarily mining gas, which is going to be something that's going to hurt him in the long run because of that heavy, heavy gas need that meching players have. Dragon is going to shut that base down, but there's not really that much Mario can do about it at this point. He does throw up a sensor tower, does see the scouting factory, doesn't see a whole lot else. He knows that that base was shut down by Dragon, is going to just abandon it. And we do see a scan going down somewhere, right there, by Dragon, just to see where the rest of that army is. This is actually a pretty scary composition for Dragon to try and force his way into. With all of those Hellbats there, they make actually a really good buffer against that Bioforce. So the 3rd going to come down again, and actually a drop into the main. I missed that. I apologize. We have, and the choke point, the unit's forced to fight in that choke, picking off the siege tanks. Dragon saying, I really don't care if I lose most of this army as long as I can pick off some of those tanks. Because especially when you go bio versus a meching player, it's important to keep that siege tank count low. And I'm going to enable the music so you don't have to continue just to listen to the sultry sounds of my voice. The planetary fortress going to come down here for Mario, although a little bit of the harassment going to come down out of Dragon. Not that big of a deal. Mario going to be able to clean that up, be able to secure that base. Dragon, however, moving out with another large Bioforce. The obvious flaw to mech is how immobile it is. And the mobility aspect was kind of addressed when it comes to things like the Hellbat. They're a little bit, they're not fast, but they're a little bit more durable, and they're kind of faster. They're a nice buffer. And again, Dragon correctly picking off the siege tanks does manage to move back out of the way. I do not, however, think he's going to be able to crack this planetary with how much SCV repair there is there. But Dragon, again, I'm not afraid to lose my army. He does manage to, and he loses 1 medevac. He's not afraid to actually trade in this position, since he's not building units that are intensely, that are not gas intensive, excuse me. So at this point, Dragon is completely saturated on this. His main is almost mined out. 3rd is getting close as well. Dragon needs to expand, but he does. Look at this. Dragon with the hidden command centers around the map. So Dragon going to actually be on 6 bases here very, very shortly to his opponent's 3. This base for Mario is coming up online now. And the siege tank spread for Mario, it's decent. Mario not actually producing any siege tanks at this point, though, opting, in fact, for Widow Mines, which make a nice buffer against these drops. They give a little bit of extra protection where the missile turrets themselves may or may not have covered. Dragon does again scan. He does see the siege tanks there, and he's going to drop on top of these 2 siege tanks again, trying to reset that siege tank count. Those gas-intensive units, which, I mean, I don't understand why Mario isn't continuing heavier production. We do see drilling claws actually coming out, which is the Widow Mine activation speed increase, and we do see 6 Widow Mines in production. So actually, Mario going to go into some sort of a hybrid with mech. I'm going to say I haven't seen this style too often, which is why I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I apologize for that for those of you watching this, but it's still mech. I mean, he's putting in some more bio units, but we're seeing a pretty steady diet of Widow Mines, which at this point he may be trying to just counter troll Dragon, would be my guess. We do have the Corvid Reactor and a Raven on the way as well, and level 2 weapons for vehicles. Dragon, on the other hand, getting level 3 weapons. I just saw level 2 infantry armor finish, and we do see some more Hellions going to come out and try and harass. But Dragon with the immaculate map control, and these bases all up and running for Dragon now. So Dragon is on 7 bases. This is a 7-base economy against a 3. So basically, Dragon just needs to hold out and win the war of attrition here, and he should be able to just completely stop his opponent. The Widow Mines do burrow, but Dragon with the scan. Oh, and a couple of Widow Mine shots do go off. Do some damage to that Bioforce. Primarily Marauders at this point. If we actually look at the unit tab, we have 30 Marauders out to 20 Marines. And Dragon literally, again, just willing to sacrifice this to take care of that Widow Mine force. That was actually a pretty expensive trade-off for Dragon. That was a bunch of units. That was a bunch of bio units for some pretty, I would say it was okay in the sense that he managed to pick off a tank or 2, but that was still a pretty costly trade-off for Dragon. Dragon continuing just to stream stuff down. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 barracks, continuing medevac production. Do we have any other production facilities at any other bases? I don't think so. So just the 11 barracks going down for Dragon right now. Building these just simply to wall off. You can see he's maxed out at 200, and he does scan again up here just to check and see where everything is. We do have a couple of missile turrets coming down for some detection against Widow Mines from Dragon. And Dragon does go in, sending 1 unit in to activate all of those Widow Mines. And he actually, he manages to clean it up and break through. There's not really that much standing between him and victory here for Mario. Mario's in a pretty tough spot, lifting off that command center now. And his natural, so Mario again not able to secure that natural command center, lifting some of those SCVs. There are still some units out here. Dragon going to try and pick off these command centers while we can. There's not a whole lot Mario can do at this point. There's a big force of units right through the middle. And while Dragon is just throwing away units here, look at his production back at home. That's still a sizable army that he could just back up and retake. And actually, Dragon's taken the map. As we were sitting here speaking, the only base Dragon doesn't hold now are the 4th and 5th of his opponent, which just changed. Dragon literally taking the map at this point. It is a 200-200 Terran to a 105 Terran. Dragon just trying to draw this out, trying to force his opponent to concede defeat. This is a very frustrating position for Mario to be in, but Mario gave it his all, and his early game plans did not work. Well, he managed to delay the tech of Dragon. Dragon has apparently faced this many times before, and is willing to play this game, willing to play the war of attrition, saying basically, if you're going to try and bunker me off in the middle, I'm going to take the entire map. And at this point, Dragon owns the entire map. So let's see, that's what, 5 bases per side, 4 bases per side. That's 12 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bases for Dragon. Mario doing a little bit of the Widow Mine harassment, but I'm not entirely sure Dragon cares at this point. Being on 13 bases, it looks like he's going to try and divert in, losing a medevac. The army, again, going to continue to push up here. This planetary more than likely will fall. That's a lot of DPS coming out of that army of Dragon, and yes, it does that. Oh, the Seeker missile! Oh, we got him. 179 to 109 supply now are... Mario. What are you doing, Mario? Mario, come on, Belle. Come on. Mario with the exclamation point, realizing that I think he's lost at this point. We do have another scan going off for our turn players. And really, oh, yep, there it is. There is the SCV pull. This does mean that Mario is basically throwing in the towel. He's going to do as much damage as he can and go for broke. He does have mules to kind of try and back this up, but it is still like an all-in. It's an all-in play from Mario at this point. Dragon, I'm still not 100% sure realizing what's all there. Oh, it looks like he's going to go back. Now he probably realizes what's going on. Now that we have the 1-1-1-1-1, the 27-minute 1-1-1. That's a lot of Widow Mines. Dragon rushing across the map again, trying to save this. A few Widow Mines going off. Dragon does scam, but these Widow Mines are going to do their damage, but I don't think it's going to matter. Once they're set off, you know, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Mario plummeting in supply now. I don't think he realizes the Dragon has the entire map. Yeah, he does. He realizes the Dragon has the entire map. And I think that's what led to the exclamation point. Dragon also pulling SCVs to try and fight this, which is fine. And the GG comes out from Mario. So guys, if you liked what you saw, definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below if you want your replays casted. Send them to evawoodhouse@hotmail.com. See you guys later, and check out the rest of the channel.